Hey guys, it's Ginny Silver, and today I want to ask the EDD directly, please make the following changes in your communications department. Because of the volume of content that I create and the reach that it has, I receive about 1 million views per month. Because I am a channel that's receiving 1 million views per month, anytime you Google EDD related questions in Google search, one of my videos pops up. Because I receive that volume of traffic, I feel as though I am on EDD's radar. So therefore, I am going to ask the EDD to take into consideration the following modifications to their communications department. There are many problems that the EDD is facing, and I understand that many of these issues will take months, if not years, and a great deal of funding and resources to be able to repair and improve upon. However, with regards to communication with your claimants, there are specific actions that can be taken right now relatively easily, which would cause a wealth of difference in the amount of customer service and information that your claimants are receiving. If a random person on YouTube can create this volume of content based off of the published government documents that are available online, then I sincerely hope that the EDD is able to make improvements in this area. While I'm happy to have a channel that has done well and receives 1 million views per month, there should not be a need for a random person on the internet to be the one supplying information to claimants regarding a government agency. Claimants should be able to receive this information directly from the source in a clear and concise way that breaks it down in a way that they understand and that is easily accessible to them. The number one issue that I'm seeing that the EDD could immediately resolve is that claimants are not receiving extremely important information that they should know sent directly to their inboxes. Instead of sending claimants information directly to their inboxes, we are seeing valuable pieces of important information published solely in press releases and on Twitter. The average claimant does not know to look in one of these two areas when they are trying to figure out issues on their claim, plan what is going to happen next, or get questions answered. The information in the press releases should be broken down in an easy to digest way and sent directly to claimants' inboxes. Oftentimes, information is released in the form of a press release, but it is not shared directly with the claimants until several weeks later. Next, the EDD's Twitter account is extremely inefficient. The Twitter account right now posts generic, brief statements, small facts that the average claimant can locate online, but it fails to address the issues that claimants are having. We all know that the EDD's website seems to go down and crash on certification day on Sundays. Unfortunately, on Sundays, the EDD is not providing helpful tips on how to certify. They are not letting you know that refreshing your browser or accessing the UI Online mobile app seems to work much better. They are not letting you know that they have now put on a limit on how many claimants can access the site. Instead, on certification days, the EDD's website continues to regurgitate these simple statements, sometimes even reminding you to certify for benefits while the website is currently down. EDD's Twitter account should be used to communicate effectively with claimants. Because it is a social media platform where claimants are able to comment back, the EDD's Twitter account manager should be reading through the issues that claimants are having that day, and even if they can't reply individually to claimants, they should address their concerns through their next Twitter post, seeing that those questions are the problems that people are having trouble with, and then provide useful information to help them work through those problems in the next Twitter post. Next, the EDD should not publish information on Twitter that is not also sent directly to their UI Online inbox. Not everyone has a Twitter account. In fact, most people aren't spending time on Twitter, but they are waiting for that valuable information to be delivered to their UI Online inbox. Because it doesn't come there directly, individuals are not receiving access to all of the same information. Next, the EDD, in the very least, should issue a weekly update for their claimants. With EDD content, I create videos daily because there is such a need. There is so many questions. There are so many issues coming up that I must create videos daily, oftentimes 2 times a day, to meet the demand of these viewers that have so many questions and so much confusion regarding their claims. If the EDD is not able to issue a simple statement daily, the very least that they could do would be to issue an update once a week. Useful, helpful information based on what the claimants are reporting are their issues that week. And last but most certainly not the least is communication via customer service. The call center poses extreme problems. The call center is an extreme problem. It most definitely will take a great deal of time and resources to repair the very broken customer service phone lines. However, this should be the #1 priority to fix across all of the issues that the EDD is facing. Claimants spend days calling in to try to get through to a hold line. Once they get through to a hold line, they are then on upwards of a 3 or 4 hour wait. After they've been holding for several hours, many claimants are then cut off because the EDD closes at 8 p.m. Claimants who are waiting on hold for 3, 4, or 5 hours quickly have their call dropped. Additionally, once a claimant has been waiting on hold for several hours and then they do receive help from a representative, oftentimes the representative drops the call, hangs up, or has a failed attempt to transfer the call, once again leaving the claimant with no answers and no solutions for their claim after spending the entire day on hold. If the claimant is able to talk to a customer service representative, unfortunately, the information that they receive differs according to which customer service representative they are able to get help from. Claimants report that they call into customer service, and if they call in a second time, they oftentimes will receive a completely different set of information, instructions, and assistance. Please institute a system where claimants can call in to customer service. Now, I'm going to email this video to EDD. However, I know that they will not respond. I know that they will disregard my email. And I know that these will not be implemented, but I've taken it upon myself in the last month to get very aggressive with my attempts to make the voices of claimants heard who can't get through to customer service and who cannot have their issues resolved. If you are a claimant who is watching this video, the way that you can get it to be viewed more and shared more is going to be to leave as many comments as you can down below. More interaction in the video means that YouTube promotes it to more people and it will gain more popularity. The more views and more popularity the video has, the more likely it is to be heard by the people that matter. Okay, you guys, I'm sure this video will not be helpful, but at least I tried.